Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Break It Dawn. Let's slay a dragon.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
The edges of the bones are brittle and blackened.
Sweet mother of Gallowayne! That's an impressive beast! Think we can slay it?
I think we can. As you reach the summit of the mountain, a gust of wind stirs the air. You hear a noise like the snapping of sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, picking the ground beneath your feet. It draws itself up to its full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back, and the ridge of its spine are covered with magnificent plumage. It hisses at you, and while the sound is unlike any language you have ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
It snorts a stream of sulphurous vapor. A small worm crouches in a corner of the temple, behind the dragon. You have young here.
I will protect my last hatchling to the death! And that death will be yours, rodent.
The beast snarls, smoke jetting from its nostrils. You should find a different place to make your nest. Heat from the beast's roar sears your face. It lashes in a flurry of scales and feathers. Alright, I guess that was a poor suggestion.
Well,
Good shot with the
don't even.
Alright, they're immune to shock damage. We're not going to throw that out. Instead, throw that out, and main character is still knocked down.
Need something?
settle.
Enough.
Well, this fight is a little too easy. Alright, Palgina got the kill. Two Sky Dragon Eyes. Those are very valuable crafting materials. The edges of the... Oh, we've already read that description. That fight would have been a lot easier had my main character not been incapacitated for most of it. Pensiavi Mesre, plus 3 might. The story goes that this ring belonged to the Seeker of Ballads, a cipher assassin of the Order of the Black Stone. He was captured in an attempt to kill a duchess, or duchess, in Old Hylea, and while awaiting execution, he channeled his soul into the ring. The ring was then taken by one of the guards who, upon wearing it, was possessed by the Seeker. Through the guard, he completed the assassination of the Duchess. Over the years, the ring lost its power to possess but remained a formidable item. This tarnished old ring isn't much to look at. By night, however, the mark of the Order of the Black Stone glows from the band. Alright, we'll keep that in mind.
Hello? Hello?
Godin's Thunir. A really good warhammer. If I didn't have a better one, this is what we'd probably use. So attacks can stun on crits, +1 might, and it starts as fine. Forged by a master smith of the Knights of the Crucible, Godin's Thunir, God's Thunder, saw greatest use during the War of Defiance. Dedicated to Abaddon and inscribed with his holy symbol, the hammer held devastating power and could leave foes senseless with a single blow. In the thick of battle, warriors would often claim to hear thunderous explosions and witness blinding flashes of light. Many believe the gods themselves disapproved of the fighting for voicing their displeasure. Do we even take any damage? A little bit. Well, Durance didn't. Yeah, just Pallegina, my main character. Well, we did what we set out to do. And we have 2 of the 3 birds for, I think his name is Delum, the singer in Old Song. We'll turn this quest in first.
We saw you go up the mountain. Well, what happened?
Oh, I also forgot to rest there with Sagani. Oh, we'll go back and do that after this. Anowin peers at you eagerly.
She means to say that we're both very relieved to see you're safe.
Casveth leans forward.
Yes, of course, that too.
She waves a hand impatiently. The dragon and its young are both dead.
Praise the Sky Mother and thanks to you too. I told you that an attack was the way to go.
She thumbs Casveth on the back.
And the Queen of Birds saw fit to bless us with a capable warrior. It is a shame that such a rare champion of the skies had to perish. All winged life is sacred to our goddess. Still, it is better that we can return to worship at the nest. Thank you. Not to presume too much, but you might pray to Hylea when you visit Terevron. She is grateful to all who aid her.
He nods to you and folds his hands.
Yeah.
Let's go speak to Delum real quick. Then we'll return to the temple and rest.
Sure.
Hunter looks away, scorn bubbling under his cold disregard. All I did is find the truth, buddy.
What brings you here?
Greetings, friend. Or greeting. How goes the bird hunt? I spoke with Lindsay. She said eating songbirds is just a superstition. It won't help you sing. Nonsense. Dylan shakes his head in disbelief. I know a man who swears by the practice. This has been part of how master chanters refine their craft for ages. Surely a wise woman such as herself would be familiar with the folklore and know that I speak of time-honored truths. Let me ask you this. Do sparrowhawks sing well? Well, they can shriek loudly, but I wouldn't call it melodic. It's very difficult to say. And yet, their favorite meal is a songbird. So if your belief is correct, you're saying I should consume a sparrowhawk. Oh wait. Oh, I see. Delum frowns. His posture slackens. But maybe the sparrowhawk doesn't have a soul, and that's why... He shrugs, his face blushing. You're right. This is silly. I'm just desperate for creative passion. I'm walking the wrong path to find it. Thank you, my friend. I don't need rare songbirds. I just need to find some inspiration from within. Oh wow, I got minor negative. He bows to you with a pained smile. If you'll pardon me, I should stop delaying and write a new song. I'm assuming that's the only alternative, since we didn't get the... bird from Lindsay. Alright, it is superb, it grants Crackling Bolt 2 per rest, and it's complete. Stormcaller eventually found its way to Fairhope, a port town on one of the easternmost islands of the Deadfire Archipelago. Fairhope found itself besieged when the Harbor Master turned away the Sea Fang, a notorious pirate ship. The Harbor Master stationed archers on the cliffs around town. While the arrows kept the Sea Fang from docking, they couldn't drive the pirate ship away. As a result, the Sea Fang prowled just out of range of the archers' arrows, close enough to discourage merchant and supply ships. As the siege stretched on, the Harbor Master called for more archers, promising a reward to any who could land an arrow on the Sea Fang. One young Glomfelin came forward. When the Harbor Master saw her hunting bow, he laughed, explaining that she needed a top-quality longbow at the least. But she insisted. When the Harbor Master led her to the cliff, she called a storm that struck the Sea Fang and churned the waves around it. The Harbor Master watched as the Sea Fang sank before his eyes. When the wreck washed ashore, Glomfelin drew Stormcaller and plunked an arrow into the broken mast. Okay. Let's go to the Burial Isle and explore. I know we can't do everything we need to at the Burial Isle yet. I should go rest up first. Nope. Yeah, no, rest up at the tavern. We'll swap out Sagani for Grieving Mother. I will try to finish Haravius' quest so we can get Adair back in the party.
Sure.
We still need to finish Hana's Arbalest, which I'm hoping we can finish on the Burial Isle. They said it's a fairly hostile place, so... once his soulbound weapon is done, we get our full 18 back.
Right.
Greetings.
Farewell.
Let's just bring Aloth, because we have so many grimoire sitting in our inventory. I want to go ahead and take care of any spells he doesn't know. Plus, he hasn't been in the party for a long time. Been benched for... Gosh, it's the White March, right? I
Yeah.
felt like having both him and Haravius was a little redundant.
Gods keep you.
Huh?
Yeah, let's have him in light armor instead. That's a tough sell right now. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of grimoires to go through. Some of these are unique, so we're going to read. Try to read these.
Aye?
Alright, the Pale Elf Wizard's Grimoire. The pages of this tome feel cold to the touch. Inscribed in silver ink, this grimoire contains the spells used by the Pale Elven Wizards of Noonfrost. Willbreaker. Though the cracking binding of this grimoire suggests that it has seen much use, it appears to have been meticulously cared for. The leather cover is smooth and oiled. Not a single page is wrinkled or dog-eared. It's the same description as Aloth's. Okay. Same with Winter's was. What is going on? Okay. Well. No new spells there. I kind of wish the grimoires would give some sort of bonus. Maybe certain grimoires would give bonuses to certain types of spells, like Benedetta's would boost all of her spells. You know, the Pale Elf Wizards or even Glossfalls would boost ice magic. It'd make them feel a little bit more rewarding. I know some of them have unique spells in them you can't find elsewhere, but... Oh yeah, we never optimized him, did we? He doesn't have any might. Current might bonus is a ring. What else does he have? Intellect and resolve. That's intellect. Does not need both. Does he have a dexterity bonus? He does. It's not a very good belt. Not very good boots either. Don't want to get rid of those. Alright, what does he not have a bonus in? He has a bonus to might. No bonus to constitution. No bonus to perception. So +2 to perception, so we need resolve and intellect. And constitution. A lot. I think we still have one of those belts that give +3 to Constitution laying around. I just gotta find it. No, it gives bonus to might, even better. I think we can make this work. Get rid of that, give him a different helmet. He might even be able to keep the one that gives a bonus to intellect. +2. The bonus to might, he's still missing Constitution and Dexterity. A little bit harder to do because he has these 2 rings of wizardry. We can give him bonus dexterity through this. Get rid of the accuracy. Now he's just missing Constitution. Which I get from the helmet. They were missing intellect. Alright, so that gives Constitution. We'll lose Perception. I also do the spell damage multiplier instead. Also a possibility. We'll leave it alone for now. Don't waste too much time trying to figure this out this episode.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he has armor that's not enchanted yet. Perfect. Solve their own problem. So he doesn't have its Constitution, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So voila. I'm going to white forge it. Along with this. Just because I want them to be able to cast as fast as they can.
I'll grant you that animancy has had its failures, Bal Reach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence. Yes?
Alright, to Old Song, and we'll go over to the Burial Isle. Try to finish grinding out Kana's Arbalest before we get too far into the main story. Which, before we pray at Ter Evron, I may have mentioned this in a previous episode, we're going to go take care of the battle for Cadnua.
Right.
Get the actual name of it. The Battle of Yenwood Field.
As a kid,
Yeah.
I figured I was too stupid and impatient to learn magic. How about you, Aloth? When you were a kid, did you dream that you'd live a life of arcane practice?
It was never my decision, but I've come to appreciate that it was made. How may I help?
I have to go through and reslot some spells in his book. I don't remember what all he has currently equipped. It's still mostly debuffs, which I think I'm fine with. Along with some crowd control. No 9th or 10th level spells.
Huh?
Alright, Dorval.
Right.
A thin, ragged man stands waiting on the barge, leaning on the oar. A smile of greeting splits his weathered features. It has been a very long time since an outsider sought passage to the burial isle. Take me across. Dorval inclines his head in acknowledgement. I will. Take care that you do not lose your footing. These waters have a fickle temper.
This place is sacred ground, so watch where you step.
I could have. Oh no, I can't swap them out yet. He still has stuff to do here. Alright, we'll just hang south for now.
Will they on?
Alright, we're trying to play the defensive game for as long as we can. I just want Kana to get 2 more stuns. And then honestly we can leave if I wanted to. Whoops. Terrence is pretty powerful.
Following.
Alright. Not what I wanted to have happen. Whoops, I don't have her selected. That's wrong. Here we go. I knocked him prone. That's not what I was going for, though. Really cool spirit ship form, by the way. Still not quite what I was going after. But defend yourself there, buddy.
Yes?
I have.
Yeah?
Let me make sure these guys aren't immune to stun. They are not. Alright. Keep going, Kana.
Following your lead. I have them.
The Arbalest hits like a truck. Which is unfortunate because he's killing things faster than I can get the stun procs off.
I have them.
Yeah?
Oh sweet, finished. I just have to do 600 damage. It now has plus 25% attack speed and minus 25% reload speed. And it's exceptional. Oh, I don't know where we left off. Alright, I think the next 3 are new. One-Eyed Melina from One-Walled Palmina. Hey ho, and a hard lass she was. Head of the gallows, she kept her fast fellows. Hey ho, and a hard lass she was. Melina and Pharaoh crossed steel neath the mizzen. Hang from the mast and call him rigging. She took her left eye, so half her vision. Sorry, he took her left eye. Fill him full up until he's jigging. One-Eyed Melina from One-Walled Palmina. Hey ho, and a hard lass she was. Any gent her eye saw fell dead in no time at all. Hey ho, and a hard lass she was.
Yeah.
Not realize he actually got 2 stuns off there. The next fight he's gonna solo, so he can get the 600 damage that he needs to get. And it won't take nearly as long because it has reduced the reload speed and increased the attack speed. Running off to a good start. Oh, and the quality of the Arbalest went up too, so it's more accurate and does more damage. Heck, you might finish it right here.
Something?
Let's go and get this out for him real quick. Boost his damage. Oh wait, he's paralyzed. Let's take care of that first.
Aye?
Need something?
Alright, I'm gonna pop this real quick.
I have them!
Hi, good job, Kana. A little less than halfway. I'll say that's, what, 45 less than halfway. But still, good progress. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Our next episode, we'll continue exploring the Burial Isle and grinding out, hopefully, what's the last level of Kana's Soulbound weapon. When he's done with that, we'll go back, we'll swap out... No, I'm gonna wait. Once we're done with that, and we finish Ravius' quest, we'll go back and we'll swap out for Adair and Rivy Mother. And then we'll probably do the Battle of Yenwood Fields. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.